Hey everyone, this is Sarah from Multnomah County Democrats, and today we're going to talk about our Oregon state government.
The Oregon state government is organized similarly to the federal government of the United States. Our government is divided into three branches: the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. All three branches are headquartered in our state capital of Salem, Oregon. Today, we're going to discuss the roles and responsibilities of the elected officials in each branch so that you can better understand how your government works and what an impact your vote and participation in state politics has on your everyday life here in Oregon. The executive branch is responsible for carrying out the laws of Oregon. We have influence over this branch by voting for the governor, secretary of state, state treasurer, attorney general, and Commissioner of Labor and Industries. All of these positions are elected to 4-year terms, and all but the commissioner are partisan races. The governor is the chief executive of Oregon. They are bound by the Oregon Constitution to faithfully execute the laws, make recommendations to the legislature, and manage all business of state government. The governor appoints department and agency heads, proposes state budgets, fills vacancies, and approves or vetoes all laws passed by state lawmakers. The governor also manages state lands and public education and has the ability to grant pardons of criminal sentences, as well as being the commander-in-chief of the state military department. The Secretary of State is the auditor of public accounts, chief elections officer, public records administrator, and custodian of the state seal, which means that they are responsible for its official use. The Secretary of State oversees elections, manages voter registration, and publishes the voters' pamphlet. They also keep public records and handle registration for businesses in Oregon, as well as review accounts for publicly funded agencies. The Secretary of State also manages government archives and chairs the Oregon Sustainability Board. The state treasurer is the chief financial officer and is responsible for managing billions of dollars worth of taxpayer and government money in Oregon state. The treasurer is also responsible for investing funds, serves on a variety of boards, and serves as the central bank for state agencies, among other responsibilities. The attorney general is the chief legal officer of Oregon and is the head of the Justice Department. They oversee all legal cases which directly involve or affect the state of Oregon, give legal opinion on other important cases, and investigate high-level criminal activity such as public corruption and organized crime. The Commissioner of Labor and Industries is the head of the Bureau of Labor and Industries and chairs the State Apprenticeship and Training Council. They enforce anti-discrimination laws for your jobs, housing, and schools, and have the ability to initiate a commissioner's complaint for victims of discrimination. They also enforce all laws relating to fair employment, wages, working hours, working conditions, etc. The legislative branch, or Legislative Assembly, consists of the Senate and the House of Representatives. Senators and representatives are both responsible for writing and passing new state laws, revisiting and revising old laws, and discussing relevant public issues. The legislature is also responsible for reviewing proposed state budgets, passing tax law, and confirming gubernatorial appointments to certain positions. Senators are elected every 4 years, and representatives are elected every 2 years. There are 30 state senators total, and 11 of those represent us here in Multnomah County. There are 60 state representatives total, and 18 of those are from Multnomah County. We each live in a district of around 65,000 people. That district elects one representative. 2 districts are combined to make a Senate district. Being a resident of a smaller district like this means that it's easier to get in touch with and express your opinions and concerns to your state senators and representatives. Your voice matters to them. Finally, we have the judicial branch. The judicial branch consists of all state courts, including the Oregon Supreme Court, Court of Appeals, Tax Court, and Circuit Courts. All judges are elected to 6-year terms in nonpartisan races with mandatory retirement at age 75. There are 27 circuit courts throughout the state, whereas the rest of the state courts are located in Salem. The Oregon Supreme Court is the highest court in the state. It reviews select decisions from the Court of Appeals, as well as hears direct appeals in certain cases. This court consists of 7 elected justices, who self-select a Chief Justice. The Chief Justice is also the head of the Judicial Department and oversees the policy and procedure that govern all state judges in Oregon. The officials that you and I elect are responsible for managing many departments and committees that ensure that all of our rights as Oregon citizens are upheld, that laws are created with our best interests in mind, and that we enjoy a decent quality of life with protections and support available for Oregonians in need. Our elected officials are responsible for the jobs and livelihoods of tens of thousands of Oregonians who are employed by the state, as well as managing all of our taxpayer money. This coming election, vote. Do the research. Figure out which candidates you support. After the election, keep them accountable to create laws and policies that are equitable and serve the public good. If you'd like to know who our Democratic candidates are this year, check out the link below. Fellow Oregonian, voting is your constitutional right. Use it.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, share with friends, and give us a follow below for more videos that empower you in your role as a Multnomah County Democrat.